Welcome to the first episode of What's the Wave? This is a new series here at Alpha Wave Studios where we interview our featured artists for our monthly open mic night showcases. Today I'm here with...
Ayoo, chill.
You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. So I am a podcaster, artist, singer, out from Little Falls, born in Patterson, and I work directly with Mad Minds and have my own podcast called the Ayoo Chill Podcast.
That's awesome. I love how involved you are with your community and in your artwork. What made you choose Alpha Wave Studios as the home for Mad Minds?
I think Alpha Wave Studios, just in general, whenever we came here, was absolutely the sound was amazing. The people are amazing. I think mostly whenever we're working with anybody, whether it comes to Mad Minds or whether it comes to myself, it's really all about just working with genuinely good people. And I think ever since the first day with Alpha Wave, it just felt like home.
Absolutely. Yeah, we love the fact that Mad Minds happens here every single first Wednesday of the month. We look forward to it because we so look forward to seeing the Mad Minds community as well. I'm wondering how the show, in your opinion, evolved since coming here to Alpha Wave Studios.
Wow, that's a great question. If you do remember our first show ever here, technically it was a Mad Minds Live, but it was I think we called it our prologue. Yeah. That was a competition show. It didn't exactly work out how we wanted it to. After that, our technical first Mad Minds Live was me dressed up as the Teletubby. I think from there, it's been a work in progress. I think we knew from day one, we're okay, this is gonna be a show. It's Mad Minds Live is inspired by Kill Tony, right? So we're okay, we're gonna have to figure out the vibe of it, see how me and Turk work together. And I think since day one, episode 1 till now, it's night and day. We're so much more smoother. It's just honestly just evolved into something very beautiful. So I'm just very proud and happy that we're still doing it, you know?
I completely agree. I mean, I think it's just going to get better and better from here on out. But speaking of the beginning, I don't know if you remember this, but I feel one of the first times I met you and one of the first times watching you at Mad Minds, I feel your energy was a little bit more I used to sing and I studied it in college, and now I'm following this avenue as a podcaster and hosting Mad Minds. I'm wondering what your relationship is to music now that you're in a lot of ways a community leader for Mad Minds and you're podcasting. How has your relationship with music changed, and how do you feel it's evolved? Because I feel you're doing music so much more now, and as someone who's really talented, we love to see that.
Well, thank you, number one. My mission, I think before this year, and the past 4 years, was really just about trying to show as many people as possible, show off other people, give other people the credit, give other people the flowers. And that's what I've been doing mostly, I think for the past 4 years, podcasting and just recording other people's content. When I think Mad Minds Live really gave me kind of a push to do that. And it's actually a funny story. I was walking through the crowd one time during Mad Minds Live, and I heard somebody say oh, who's Ayoo Chill? What does he even what does he know about music? And I was oh snap, I really don't even ever show that. I didn't feel offended at all. I was just oh, okay, I gotta show them. So I did sing opera in college, but I never took it as serious. So then I rehearsed crazy for I don't know how much time I had. I think I had a month or 2 to practice for the show. And after the reaction of singing Nessun Dorma, the big opera song, it was inspiring, and it kind of reinvigorated me. And I was okay, let's see where this goes. Just slowly but surely taking it step by step, and just being every single performance to me means the world. So I try to give everybody all I can every time I'm on that stage.
I love that. It comes so naturally to you, and I'm so happy that you've been allowing yourself to transform and evolve in that way, because it's true. We all know you as Ayoo Chill, huge personality on stage, community leader, as mentioned, massively so for Mad Minds and for just artists in general in New Jersey. So I love seeing that you've grown so much. You're obviously a featured artist tonight. What can we expect from your set?
What they could expect is just me leaving it all out there, you know what I mean? I wish I had more time to rehearse the last song, but you just got to give it all when you're on there. So just give the people, everything. That
you're so right, and I feel that's a really good mentality that we go into Mad Minds with. I feel so many people ask you, what do you look for at Mad Minds? You guys want to see? And I think it's just that, blatantly so. What do you what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think a lot of the artists, they actually learn too, because one of the greatest things about Mad Minds and even Mad Minds Live especially, it gives the artist the opportunity to learn and really put that pressure on them on stage. And we've seen a bunch of artists in Mad Minds go from, I don't want to say amateur, but just going from not knowing as much of how to hold themselves on stage to now these great performers who have even opened up for Bobby Shmurda most recently at the Williams Center. And even just besides that, just do big headline shows and do 20-minute sets that otherwise they wouldn't have, have the know-how to really do that and give it all. So proud of that.
I completely agree, and I'm so happy that Alpha Wave Studios has even a little part of that. I feel like I've watched those artists as a part of Mad Minds as well on our stage flourish and blossom, and where everybody started a year ago, and the people that we continue to meet at every single show. So it's really amazing what you guys do, and we're so happy to have this relationship with Mad Minds here at Alpha Wave Studios. If you could only ask guests one question for the rest of your podcasting career, what would it be?
Give me a second. I got to think about this. I'm gonna just go with my old reliable that leaves people always stumped. Tell me something you've never told anybody else before about yourself.
Ayo, Chill, would you mind telling us something that you've never told anybody about yourself before?
I love that. This is hard because I'm such an open book.
We got him.
This is the exact reason I do it. Wow, that's actually terrible. One time when I was in Peru, I really wanted to go fishing. So my uncle was like, hey, like I really love fishing. Can we go fishing? And so I thought it was gonna be like American fishing. We're gonna get a pole and toss it. So
I already know what you're gonna say.
He takes me to this marina out in Lima. It's in the capital, and there's this famous spot where all the fishermen sell stuff. And he pays this guy maybe $3 to take us on a tiny little boat into the ocean.
Oh my god.
And he gives me just a string with a bunch of hooks. And I think we were catching sardines. I think that's what we were catching. So when we did that, I was just catching them. We kept them in a bucket. I thought we were gonna try to eat them. We never did, and they just
Listen, I'm Portuguese, so we know all about eating sardines.
I had no idea. I was just but I had fun, to be honest. I don't know if I do it today, but I was 10 or 11 when that happened, so I don't think I've ever said that story anywhere. So.
We appreciate your honesty, and we appreciate you being the first guest on What's the Wave. Thank you so much for joining us. And open mic happens here at Alpha Wave Studios every third Wednesday of the month. Can you tell us anything about the next Mad Mind show coming here?
Yeah, the next Mad Mind show is going to be sometime in December. We don't have an exact date yet. It won't be on a Wednesday. It'll probably be on a Saturday or Sunday or Friday. But it will be a huge celebration of just all the artists we've had all year. And we're going to invite everybody back and just have a great celebration and maybe give out some awards to some of the best performances this year. So very excited.
Love the idea. Ayo Chill, thank you so much for joining us on What's the Wave. See you next time.
See you next time, yo.
Hey, I think that was good.
Yeah, yo.